So make sure you go to youtube.com/Fox29Philly. You can watch that way or watch through the Fox local app. But don't turn off this TV because you need to see the full experience. We're just trying to give you a well-rounded. You'll watch us on TV. You have your phone off to the side to see us behind the scenes. And you can't get enough.
And I'll also tell you what I did here. Did you notice a little different? Anyone? No one pays me any attention.
Oh, stop it.
I shaved
lighter?
a little bit.
Yeah,
it is lighter.
A little lighter.
So I
We'll save it for behind the scenes.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to start at 7 o'clock hour.
I'm not proud of it, I'll tell you that.
Oh, no.
Yeah, here we go.
Is this a mess up?
It is.
Oh.
This is Good Day.
This one's woman.
People are now without healthcare resources as Crozer Chester Medical Center shuts its doors today.
Come on, this is your weekend plans. Delco defecation.
It's the video everyone's talking about. And now we're hearing from the woman who police say pooped on another driver's car.
We'll take Scott Fox.
A young South Jersey boy and major Eagles fan was sad after he couldn't attend the Super Bowl parade. So now his whole community is coming
That's true.
to recreate the moment. We meet Buddy in just a bit. Kathy Romano from WMMR's President C Show is hosting Kathy's Cuts to benefit Wigs for Kids, and this is the 16th year.
Yeah.
Jen is at True
Yes,
Beauty
Chopper
Concepts in
and
Bucks
then
County throughout the morning.
Good day, everybody. It is Friday. Woo! And not just any Friday. It's the Friday leading into Cinco de Mayo. We have the Broad Street Run. There's all these festivals. There's so much going on. So we have a lot to look forward to this weekend.
And today it is going to be a hot one. 62 degrees. We're getting mid-80s. Little taste of summer, Sue.
A little more humidity than we've had this week, too.
Yeah.
That's how you know it feels like summertime. I can already feel it in the air, even in here. So, let's see what we have when we go to Lake Wallenpaupack. Up there in the Pocono Mountains, and it's a blue sky and a few clouds there. It really is a lovely start to the day, and I think most of the day will be okay, but there will be at least a little chance of rain every day through the weekend and even through Cinco de Mayo. But today's an 8 out of 10. We're seeing that mix of sun and clouds. We've got Buddy with no jacket because it is going to be so warm today. We've got
Happy
the umbrella
Friday.
just in case.
Don't forget,
chocolate
when you go
truffles
on
as our snack of the
YouTube,
day.
I can see
temperatures
what you have to
as
say.
Thomas said,
Oh,
the
here we
60s
go.
this morning, 80s. later on in the afternoon. This looks like it will
People
be
are
the
curious
warmest
about
day
Thomas's
of the
love
year.
life.
No more rain to show you. It all moved
know.
up to New England.
Well, you see the
62
questions
degrees
here.
right now in Philadelphia, 55 in Trenton.
Oh, no, it went
62
away. Hold
in
on.
Reading. Wilmington, Delaware's
That's
at
right.
63.
But there was
We
another
have
one. It was
Pennsville,
just
New Jersey
here.
at 61, and
They must have
Media,
deleted it.
58 degrees. Everybody's going down. So yeah, today 85.
Good morning, Lex
Warm and
Chronicles.
humid, partly sunny, showers, a late day thunderstorm possible on Saturday, but we also have a chance of sunshine, and there are some showers in the forecast. It will be much cooler on Sunday into the 70s. So that's your planner for the weekend. It's not perfect, Tom Kelly.
Oh, Dee didn't know we were on YouTube.
We'll
Welcome to
take
the
you
party,
guys
Dee.
to TikTok, 7 o'clock. Sky
Fox
Fox
29's
is
been on
live
YouTube,
over
but
this
this behind the
tractor trailer
scenes.
fire
Let me know if you can hear me, by
Roundup
the way. I have to be
along
quiet.
295
because they're
in Mount
coming.
Laurel, New Jersey, the southbound
So
lane
there's a lot
of
happening.
295,
So let me know if you can
approaching
hear us.
Route 73, which is the Mount
Maybe
Laurel
I move it
Machine.
closer.
Kingsport Mount Laurel Fire Department on the scene here. It's one of those tractor trailers that was carrying trash. And we've seen this happen before where the trash inside catches fire. It's even
now they're really coming in.
tractor trail portions. So
Fly
this is
W.
gonna be a rough go.
Literally just found about this live just now. Larry's watching from California. John, don't come talking Cowboys on this feed, okay?
We'll answer all this.
For us, traffic-wise, only one lane getting on through. Come on to the maps we go. Southbound over here, we're jammed
Julie.
solid from Mount Holly all the way down to
Excuse me, I'm
Mount
looking
Laurel.
down because I'm reading your
Typically,
comments here.
Use
Not looking up
295.
there.
Use the New Jersey Turnpike. Yes, but I have to pay the toll, but it'll at least get you out
Southwest
of the
Florida in the
traffic jam,
house.
and you still
Oh,
have
I'm
access
jealous. Take me to
Route
Florida.
73 and there for the shaders and in Mount Laurel. Another accident here. This is on the Schuylkill Expressway and the Vine Expressway. So leaving town, the Vine Expressway.
I hope we can be
is
as
jammed solid.
exciting
There's one
behind the
accident right
scenes as
there,
we are in front of the
and another
camera.
one off to the side, all westbound. So we are all
These
jacked
people.
up trying to get out of Center City on both the Vine Expressway and the Schuylkill westbound.
Europe in the
Leaving
house.
town. Thomas and Alex, back over to you.
Alrighty, thank you, Bob. 704. In Delaware County, Crozier Chester Medical Center will close in just hours. And thousands of people are now left without healthcare resources. And we already covered, Hank, you've been on this story, how the emergency room was shut down and the ambulances. And now this is the final step in closing it.
Different types of closures, office closures.
All right, so answering some of the questions. So first of all, the pub is located in Woodstown, so I hope you all visit. How old is Thomas? Wow. That's the reason why I did a little dyeing on the beard. Because usually when I go to parties, everyone thinks I'm the oldest, and it's
No, they
awkward.
don't.
They usually do. Or
What kind of parties
they'll
you
ask,
going to? You going to the club?
no, well, kind of feel like the oldest. So I was like, let me just do a little light coloring on.
Yeah.
And I left it on too much, and the whole thing, it looked like I was wearing like a saddle or something. Or just
Oh,
like
because it was too dark?
It was too dark. So I thought I'd lighten it up a little bit.
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, I was down to the
So then you had to shave it so it wouldn't be so dark?
pretty much.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
so it was like one and done because I'm naturally gray right here. So I was just like, let me just. It looked ridiculous. So that was a one and done. I'll never do it again.
Aw.
So.
But it doesn't look bad.
No?
Yeah, no.
Okay,
I mean,
very
we weren't like,
subtle.
let's put it this way, I didn't walk in and go, whoa, you know? So I think that's a good sign. Someone said Alice was whispering the microphone like an ASMR video. That's because we're all in the studio. So Bob Kelly and Sue Serio are talking, and I'm trying to do this and be respectful so they can focus.
Yeah.
Wait, let me turn.
Sue will throw something
Sue
at us in
said-
a heartbeat.
Sue said, yeah, we're talking here.
We're doing our jobs.
Right, see? So,
Happy Friday!
yes. So that's why I'm whispering, okay? I don't want the smoke.
Thank you!
We're trying to do a lot at once, guys. Okay. Hi from Long Island. Hello. Where's Mike? He's a couple days off. Oh, I think he referenced me. See, we gotta listen to Hank too.
I want to know how people feel about this next story we're about to read. The lady who pooped on the hood of a car during a road rage incident. It's crazy. Yeah, we're hearing so many stories, I'll tell you that. Hank, thank you for the update. Time now, 7:07.
Also, in Delaware County, police have charged the woman they say defecated on another driver's car.
Let's give you the details. By the way, there she is right there. 44-year-old Christina Salamito taken into custody after that video went viral. She's seen getting out of her car, defecating on the hood of a car of another woman. She then gets right back into her Nissan and drives away. Happened Tuesday night in Prospect Park, right near the corner of 4th and Madison Streets. Police say it all started with a case of road rage that quickly escalated into that shocking scene. You see once again, and she is talking.
Can you tell us what happened?
The lady chased me. She chased me and I asked her not to attack me. She chased you? I have a sickness.
Salamito is facing several charges, including indecent exposure, disorderly conduct, misdemeanors. She appeared in front of a judge last night. According to court records, she has posted a $1,000 cash bail. So you go through several options. You can either, you can flip the bird. You can tell the person to get out and in the hood of a car. Let us know your thoughts.
Yeah, correct me if
I'm
I'm
reading
wrong, but
some of the comments.
I don't know if we've ever seen that before.
All right, time now, 7:09. Let's take you to Bucks County. Police are investigating a kidnapping and armed robbery right outside of a Wawa. This is shocking, Shayna.
Next clip.
Tiffany said, did you guys cover the nasty road rage story? Just did, as you
Yeah.
just heard.
Crap happens. It is disgusting.
That's a classy lady there.
You gotta go, you gotta go.
Julie agrees it makes you look younger.
Oh, thank you. Okay, it's not all bad. I did have someone once tell me, it's like I watch your dad on TV. I was like, that's me.
Richard says, Tom. Do you like to be called Tom?
Yeah,
People
Tom,
call you
Tommy, Thomas.
Nice
Touchdown.
shaped up beards are makeup for men. Love you guys. I agree. Beards and hats. That's makeup for men.
Yeah, it's true.
Love Fox 29. Thank you, Richard. Hello, Alex and Thomas. Hello, Carmen.
Hello. Oh, classy lady.
Yeah, I think they're being... This one? Yeah.
Hey, classy lady. Oh, they're talking about the pooper.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep.
Wow. What's your definition of class?
You know, it's such a good neighborhood and stuff. I don't know. I always lock my door and I always check the inside of my car before I get in.
Stretch a little bit.
To make sure there's no inside. It's lit up pretty good. It's
Scary indeed. And the suspect wearing a black mask over his mouth.
Normalize wearing roller skates wherever you go. What is that from? Did we do a story about roller skates? Or are you sharing a random fact?
Which one?
Normalize wearing roller skates wherever you go. Listen, I put on roller skates for Halloween 2 years ago. You got to know what you're doing if you're going to put it on everywhere you go.
Likely have to get those doors weren't unlocked. We'll certainly do that. And if you have information, certainly give Reuters or police a call.
All right, Shana, thank you. Time now, once again, 7-11, a shakeup at the White House this morning as President Trump eases out his national security advisor. The White House denying that Michael Waltz was fired.
But it may be delayed fallout, of course, from that signal scandal as we get to Doug Luzader.
I have been out on Michael Waltz, even if he isn't leaving the administration.
Goodbye, White House.
I didn't
Hello,
like mace
United
him.
Nations. That's the transition plan for now former National Security Advisor Michael Waltz. Was he fired? So was it let go? Vice President J.D. Vance says no. He was just reassigned, tapped to be the next U.S. ambassador to the United Nations.
I think you can make a good argument that it's promotion. But we brought Mike on to do some serious reforms in the National Security Council. He has done that.
But what else Waltz did as National Security Advisor was set up that now infamous group chat on the messaging app Signal that included top administration officials discussing an upcoming attack on Houthi targets in Yemen. Also inadvertently invited a journalist, Jeffrey Goldberg.
I think it was very unfair the way they attacked Michael. He's a good person.
Back in March, when this was all revealed, President Trump backed Waltz, even as some big Trump supporters wanted him out. And Democrats say this latest move should be just the start.
Oh, I hope that there's more people who will fire next.
Well, let's remind everybody, this is not our war.
But for now, Secretary Marco Rubio will be taking on Waltz's duties as National Security Advisor, while also keeping his current job. Waltz heads to the UN.
So right now, while we're in this story, Thomas is looking over at scripts. You know, we want to see what's coming up.
It's not clear yet when that confirmation hearing would happen, but expect a grilling for Waltz and probably a very narrow vote if he makes it through.
Doug, I have a question for you, because we love when you get to be outside. There's some days where you're like, you know what? Today's an outside day versus an in the studio day. Is it the weather? Is it the story? Did you get kicked out?
Doug's like, I popped my allergy pill. I'm going outside today, and I'm enjoying this forecast. Yeah. Mm-hmm. We love indoor Doug, but we enjoy outdoor Doug as well. You're out in the elements, out in the wild.
All right, thank you. Happy Friday. We'll take him wherever he is.
That is true. It is 7:13. The world's oldest person, a football-loving Brazilian nun, has passed away at the age of 116. Sister Ina Canavero Lucas, born in 1908, becoming a Catholic nun in her early 20s. Her family said she always celebrated her birthday with a cake in the shape of her beloved sport club Internacional Porto Alegre's football team. Sister Ina, who was blessed by Pope Francis in 2018, credited her longevity to her faith. She would have been 117 next month. Now, to date, the oldest authenticated age stands at 122. The title of oldest living person now passes on to 115-year-old Ethel Catherine from Surrey in England.
Wow.
What a blessing to be 116
And she's still
years
clapping and going around like, it's 116, that is something. Wow.
My grandmother was 108, God rest her soul.
Wow.
And every year she'd have her rum and dance, calypso music, and I don't know. I'm starting to feel it at this age. I can't imagine go for another 50. But bless him.
But yeah,
at a certain time you go like, I'm good.
Oh, but it's a blessing that you have
it
for that long. And I pray that my grandfather, that, I tell him every time I see him, I need at least another 20 years out of you. He's 95, but I'm like, I need 20 years.
And you will.
So take care of yourself. And then he always laughs. He's like, I'm tired. I'm like, not too tired.
Well, what's his vice though? Does he have a vice that he does? Like, some people.
Some may call it a vice. Others may call it fuel. Bacon. Even when I went home this past weekend, I walked in the house. It was probably like 11 a.m. And I was like, it smells like bacon in here. Just the whole house smells like bacon because he has at least 2 slices every day, and that's
I
what
can
he likes.
understand.
And exercise. He is obsessed with working out. His doctor tells me he needs to pull back a little bit because he does miles on his bike and he goes to a little gym. He loves exercising.
A little motivation to get
bacon
that
and exercise. It's about balance.
Get him a bacon bouquet next time. 7:15. All right, let's talk about that hot forecast, Sue. Good morning.
Well, a lot of folks have been spending that time outside after taking their
bacon.
allergy medicines.
Oh,
I think you'll still be able to do that today. This is your, here it comes, I swear. This is your Friday plan, I told you. So we've got some clouds around this morning. We've seen the clouds mixed with sunshine for sunrise. Mostly cloudy to start, 66 degrees. By the time we get to lunchtime, I think we'll see partly cloudy skies, some sun, and 80s. Rocky 80s by noon, mid-80s by 3 p.m.
So it's going to be...
We're talking about the next segment. There's Leanna.
And 70 degrees. So it's going to be a
Millennial
very
people. I can't help
summer-like
it.
day that forecast high in the 80s.
The second person's name switched. It's going to be
71 being
her
the
name's
normal time. So we
Jennifer.
had sunrise at 6 a.m. on the dot.
Instead of Ashley, it's Jennifer Buck.
It will be warmer today than it was
She's just
yesterday.
another organizer that actually has a relationship with the family, so they wanted her to do an interview.
Exclusive Fox Model Future Cap. You see, later on this afternoon, widely scattered showers ahead of a frontal system that's actually going to come through tomorrow. And that will give us pop-up showers.
Everybody else is going
thunderstorms later in the day on
to their
Saturday. And that's our best chance of rain for the weekend. But we still have some chances on Monday and Tuesday of next week. I think you'll get
We're planning a surprise.
Well, we will get the walk
Don't tell anyone.
MS in on. That's tomorrow morning.
So we should be good. But I think there's also
And
Grandpa
Bob Kelly?
and her best friend that are going to be
Well, I got a guitar,
in
an
case.
autographed Luke Bryan guitar. I won it actually in the auction. I had a chance to
She
NBC
said
Community
that.
Food Bank in New Jersey benefit that raises money to help over 300,000 meals get delivered to those in South Jersey. If you're down there at the food bank, sample little samples from all of the great restaurants in the area. Big check presented by the gang at the Hard Rock, and I ended up getting the Luke Bryan guitar in the auction. So great time by everybody, and we raised some great money and great awareness down there in South Jersey. We got this tractor trailer fire south on 295 at Route 73. Only one lane open. Your best bet, use the New Jersey Turnpike if you're heading south this morning. And then a problem in the Center City. Double accidents here on the Schuylkill and the Vine. So we got this accident here.
I'll answer your question about
West of the
Preston Seat
Schuylkill,
in a little bit.
just
Sorry.
past the Vine Expressway. There's also a crash on the actual ramp from the Vine Expressway to go west on 76. So getting out of town is a problem here on both the Vine and the Schuylkill. You may want to use the Kelly Drive, at least for this morning. But the Kelly Drive is a no-go the weekend because the city championships of rowing are taking over on the Schuylkill River. Thomas, back over to you.
Yeah, we can use the break on that one. A lot going on. Bob, thank you. Just about 7:19, former NFL player Steve Smith Sr. being sued after he was accused of having a months-long affair with a married woman.
The case was filed on Tuesday by a man named Anthony Martinez, who accused Smith of having an affair with his wife, Nicole. The case is filed under North Carolina's homewrecker law, which lets a spouse sue the person impeding on and breaking up a marriage. Martinez, though, will have to prove there was genuine affection in his marriage during the time of the affair. Martinez has asked for more than $100,000 in this lawsuit.
And we've seen courts rule in the past in favor, awarding a lot of money to the person who's been cheated on. So we'll see how this one plays out.
I'm also curious, and this might be a segment, like, how do you prove that there was affection? Like, we kissed 2 weeks ago kind of thing? Or
Did
is
we?
it like... But you know what I'm saying? Like, do you have to have, like, evidence? Or is it just, like, you know, he said, she said under oath?
Yeah, maybe,
That's
I don't know, a
fascinating.
private detector, a lot of people when they go to court, they have like the documentation and the proof and the photos, so.
It's like an episode of Cheaters or something.
It
You know,
is.
remember that? They chase after you with the cameras and all that.
We'll have to get someone in here to explain all that, how they prove it in court and get the damage.
And you may remember, it wasn't long ago, we had an Eagles player who was in a situation like that. You
Oh,
know
yeah, that's right, yeah.
And I think it was, is North Carolina the only state that has that? Because I believe it was connected to North Carolina as well.
I think there's one more,
If
but
I
I
remember.
can't be 100% certain. So if you're gonna cheat, don't do it in North Carolina, apparently. 7:20.
Oh, okay. Our producer Rose says it's multiple states, but I don't think we'll have to check and see if Pennsylvania, Jersey, or Delaware is a part of that. No for Pennsylvania. You're good here.
I double checked on that one.
Oh, I bet you did. I bet you did.
We're good to go.
Okay, let's check back in at the Wigs for Kids event with Kathy Romano and Jen Fred in Bucks County. I was gonna say, isn't that the same? She's so cute.
Back in the chair, she is.
Oh well, I'm glad we.
It's off. He knows. The cool guys, like Kathy was saying, they definitely do a hairstyle when they do this. I can't wait to see the end result, my friend. We'll be right back. Right.
So for the second time in a week and a half, I had a rat greet me at my car door.
A rat?
A rat. Isn't that crazy? Last week I opened the car door, parking out here, and it was like right outside, like it wanted to valet my car.
You have to deal with rats too now.
Yeah. And then today it was, I don't know if it was the same rat, it was a different location. So I don't know what I'm like the rat.
I'm sure there's more than one rat.
And this, no.
Here? Oh, okay. I'm like, are we talking about the same place?
When I lived in New York, they used to walk with me to work.
Oh, gosh.
'Cause they
Not
used to-
escorts.
I used to, yeah, I was 56 down to 34th. And I would walk every evening to go to work, and they were just right next to me, like, what's up?
Okay, so I can't. A cow kicked me, I think is your name. Would you guys ever do a full swap with Preston and Steve for a day? They go on TV while we do the radio. That's an interesting
I
thing.
can see you and Mike doing that.
That would be fun because they get to say all kinds of crazy stuff. Can you imagine Mike with no I can, barriers?
actually.
Like that'd be something. So maybe we'll have to see if they'd be willing to do that. Then this one. What's the story with all those cups and mugs on the yellow railing behind you guys? So folks are so kind when they come and they sometimes present us with things and give us little mementos, and so we like to keep that. And you never know when you need another cup, especially in the morning. We're drinking tea and coffee and all that. So we like to keep them as like souvenirs, and they're along the top. And sorry, my camera work. It's like this is on like a rig thing, so I can't really predict. And then sometimes we clean it up. We have a whole prop closet too with some of the lovely things that people have brought. But yeah, so those are. Some of them are from like Rita's, different charities.
You accumulate a lot over the years.
Yep. I see an Ariana Grande one, Snack Time one. Like, so we have a lot of fun ones that,
So
memories.
I'm not, Tamika, I'm not doing the Broad Street Run this year. I did it last
20
year.
seconds, 20.
I didn't meet the deadline.
Sure. On purpose. Just
I realized I was a couple of days late. But next year I'll be
7
out there
seconds.
again.
6, 5,
Running,
4,
walking, crawling.
3, 2, 1.
Saint Motel is in town tonight. That was their song My Type, which makes it to the top 10 in the alternative airplay charts. The band is at the Fillmore tonight, and tickets, they're still on sale, starting around $40.
I was looking at those cocktails. Can I mix up some cocktails on Monday for Cinco de Mayo? Would that be okay? Can we start off with margaritas at 6 o'clock? You down with that?
I will not say no to that.
All right, let's do it. I'll bring in the shaker, the margaritas. You good with that, Bob Kelly?
I'm good.
Order up, my friend. I'll put that
Say
on.
arriba, let's do it.
You like it spicy?
No, no spicy.
No, you don't. Spicy? Well, I know you don't like it spicy.
No, actually, I don't like spicy food, but when it comes to cocktails,
Mhm.
I can handle a little spice.
Okay, we'll do a little pomegranate, a little spicy.
Yeah, or even like I like
watermelon.
tahini on the rim, which is more like kind of sour. That's
That's
a
the
little kick.
only way I do it.
Tahini?
A little lime,
Oh,
a little, yeah. All right, so that's Monday. Amazon testing out drone deliveries at a fulfillment center in Arizona. The new service, it is called Prime Air. There are 12 drones at each site, and each one can carry up to 5 pounds. You'll see that hovering over your head. Right now, only customers within a 7-mile radius of the fulfillment center can use the service. Deliveries are dropped off in the homeowner's front or backyard. The delivery charge to use Prime Air is $4.99, so you'll get it even faster. The Eagles have officially landed at the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
A new display within the Lamar Hunt Super Bowl gallery not only features the Super Bowl 59 champions, but lets fans relive the Eagles' legendary past. The exhibit includes memorabilia dating back to 1948 with trophies, gear, and game-worn relics. And then next to the display, video kiosks also spotlight head coach Nick Sirianni and Super Bowl MVP Jalen Hurts. The exhibit is open now and will remain in place until it gets replaced by the next Super Bowl champion. Now, we hope it's us. Mm-hmm. We hope. But just in case, you might want to get there before the next Super Bowl. Because you never know.
You never know, but hopefully it'll stay, as you mentioned, for a while. It's fun to look at. 7:25.
A young boy from Gloucester County was upset after he couldn't attend the Eagles Super Bowl parade, but understandably so, because he had treatments and a lot going on. So now his community is coming together. They want to recreate the moment. We're going to meet Buddy next.
Tools vibration.
Doesn't it see anything we talk about? Doesn't see anything. What did he say?
Yay!
So you were at the desk, face maps. Bob, you're in your corner, face maps.
Nobody puts Bobby in a corner.
That's funny, and his baby in the corner. 90 out, 90. It worked out pretty good too.
Spontaneous. There's no crying on good day.
Oh, the baby's crying.
No.
Poor thing.
Sue, I cry every day.
Well, that's what Thomas does on the way to work every day.
That's how I sound coming into the building.
So,
Stand in the corner here, I think, right?
we are getting ready to do a segment, and as you guys know, this is going to be from 7 to 7:30 every day. So this is going to be ending soon. But don't worry, we will be back on Monday at 7, and we're still on the show here. You can still watch us. So, just wanted to give you a heads up on that.
40 seconds.
And then I asked for
20 out. 15. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Falling apart here. $7:28. The clock is ticking. If you're still struggling to figure out what to get your mom for Mother's Day, here's some easy suggestions that she will love. From flowers to face cream and cookware, we want to celebrate moms. And I know that's our next guest you here in the studio, and this is why we love our moms.
A lot of people thought it was me. Because I do sound like that every morning when I wake up, but it's a lot. The little ones in the studio and with the lights and everything going on, so we understand, and hopefully we'll be able to talk to him. Mama's going to take him out for just a moment.
Yeah, and this is why we love our mommies, because they comfort us and make us feel great, and so hopefully we'll get you to meet Buddy and hear his story in just a little bit.
All right, let's get a check on that forecast, Sue. Good morning.
It is a fantastic story, and we have much more to tell you about that. We have another buddy
Going
to
over
show
the
you
studio to do the
one
segment.
we have with us every day. He's ready to go to school, and he has no jacket on today. That's how warm it's going to be. Just a polo shirt is fine. Have that umbrella or the rain gear nearby, because there is a slight chance of a pop-up shower for today. 60s right now, 80s later on, and he's got some ham here. So here we are with nothing to show you at the moment on Ultimate. We had a few showers overnight, 62 degrees right now in Philadelphia, 62 in Lancaster, 55 Trenton, 63 Wilmington, Media 59, 60 in Phoenixville, 62 in Middletown. So you get the idea. It's a mild morning. It's going to be a very warm day. And we had something we haven't seen in a while. Humidity today. Sunset time is 7:57. So really feeling like summer today, huh?
We'll take it. You got it.